Mike Young joins us. Coach, how are you?
Mark, I'm well. Trey, I hope you guys are well. Good to see you.
Likewise. I was just talking to you during the break. Wait a minute, excuse me. Go ahead and ask a question, Trey. I'm going to sneeze.
Nah, you're good.
I'm fighting a little something. So Trey's going to handle the first question.
Hey, Coach, man, it's nice seeing you again, man. This season, we've talked a little off air of your last wins. You know, you had the big win versus Daytona, and to me, big win was Sunday. Finding a way to win against UNC. You know, what is it about your gang that truly going into the season, you guys have been able to start fast in this 9-1 start?
Trey, we are, I think we've got pretty good balance. Padula's playing very well in the backcourt. Hunter Couture steady as they come. We're going to have a couple of those guys score each night. And then, the Basili kid that we brought here as a grad transfer has added a lot in his ability to stretch the floor. And then we come at you with two big kids that have really come into their own, are playing great basketball. We can almost bank on 10 points, 6 rebounds, 7 rebounds a night, combined with Elijah Poteet and Lynn Kidd. And then, Justin Mutz, who I think is playing as well as anybody in the league to this point, certainly early. But, we've got a pretty good mix of things. And we're playing pretty good basketball here as we head toward the middle of December.
Coach, you know what I like about your team? And a lot of times I think it takes a while for teams and coaches to kind of figure out the rotation, that mix you're talking about. Chemistry sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. You never know until you go out there and play. But I remember bumping into you during the football season. We were up in Blacksburg, and you said, Pat, you never quite know till you know, but, man, I really like my team. And when I heard you say that, I was like, man, everybody's going to be talking about shades of blue and Virginia and all that stuff. And when I heard you say that, I'm like, man, you better not sleep on the guys that won the championship last year. But it feels like you've got the right mix already in mid-December, and that sometimes is really unusual.
We had our struggles a bit in the early going. I thought we played a pretty good ball game against Penn State. I think Penn State has a good team. Mark, I know this. Through 10 games, they really like one another. They share. We took a real step forward. We're not great yet defensively by any stretch. I think we're going to continue to get better as we go along. But, again, 10 games in, I do like our team. And I'm excited and encouraged about, the road ahead.
Now, Coach, you talk about this balance on your team and how any other night any guy can score. You got Couture and you got Padula in your front court. How good have they been for you this season, being able to distribute the ball but also get the points themselves?
Trey, they've been terrific. I just know, Couture may not score 20 every night, but he's going to guard the other team's best player. He's going to guard Caleb Love. He's going to guard, whoever that person is. Padula has been a bit of a surprise. I knew he was good, and I knew he was going to, fill in behind Storm Murphy. He had a very good freshman year, Sean Padula, that is. But goodness gracious, he's doing some things, and he's given us the opportunity to do some things that I've never had in my time as a head coach anywhere. We run him into the post. He gets fouled. He scores around the basket at 6-1. His shooting numbers are off the charts. He's over 50 from 2. He's over 40 from 3. His assist turnover, have to rank among the best in the country at 3 assists to 1 turnover. He's a dynamic kid and, really good off the bounce. He's our best paint toucher. He does as good a job as anyone we've had in my time here at getting to the paint and creating opportunities for others. Pretty good duo in the backcourt for the Hokies.
Coach, different points of the season are always a different challenge. And it's sensed like if we were interviewing you a week ago, given where we are in the schedule, exams, everything else, and I said, hey, man, you got North Carolina. Obviously, we know how talented the Heels are. You have a Dayton team with everybody and their brother back from another NCAA tournament team, and here comes Oklahoma State. I would tell you this is kind of a critical week. You knock off North
Yeah.
Carolina. You take care of business against a really talented Dayton team. Now you get OK State this weekend in Brooklyn. Like I said, I got to figure you're looking back at this going, hey, if we can somehow get through this week 3-0, that's an impressive week. I don't care who you are.
That would make for a great week. I can remember vividly going into that stretch. We had ACC Big Ten with Minnesota. Minnesota's not playing great right now, but that's a good win. Now here come the Tar Heels. Here comes Dayton, both at home, mind you. But I thought, we come out of this stretch 2-2, we're in great shape. Well, here we are at the back end of it. We traveled to Oklahoma State. We traveled to Brooklyn to compete against Oklahoma State. My good friend Mike Boynton is in charge up there in Stillwater. They've got a good outfit. We're going to have to play an awfully good ball game. But, go up there and play well, defend a little bit better. We're going to have to rebound. That would make for a special week, and one that would resonate as we move along here.
Well, I know this much. As soon as you roll into Brooklyn, there's going to be a smile on your face. That turned out to be a pretty good spot for the Hokies last time you rolled into that town, that borough.
Mark, I can't wait to see that building and the memories that will, come back to us. We've got work to do. We've got a ball game to play and compete. But riding down in that elevator, spending what felt like 2 weeks up there last March with a group of people I love and admire greatly, and what they were able to accomplish, when bring that thing back to Blacksburg was something we'll never forget, needless to say.
Now, Coach, it's still early in the season, 10 games in. You like your team, but where is your team's, where's their confidence at right now? Where's their mindset on this season? Is this another season that your guys truly believe that they can be ACC champs back-to-back?
Oh, goodness gracious, Trey, that's a mouthful. I'm not going to go that far. Not even close. Our confidence level is quite high. It should be quite high. They've earned that. But, day by day, big game on Sunday against Oklahoma State. And then one more before we head into, ACC play. 19 of those head knockers, and the first one at Boston College, as you see on the graphic there, December 21st. So, let's take care of Sunday. Again, let's play well. But my team is in a good place. We are healthy and getting healthier. We're getting back a good player here soon in Rodney Rice that will help our team and help our depth in the backcourt. If we can stay healthy, if we can stay the course, treat each day as an opportunity to improve, I'll feel really good about going into January, February, and beyond. And I'm really excited about it. I can tell you that.
It's we had your buddy Kenny Brooks on the other day, and I'll tell you what, you guys, the 1-2 combination that you got going on right now in Blacksburg for men's and women's basketball, pretty strong now. I mean, really strong.
Pack, I'm telling you. I have such admiration for Kenny Brooks and his program. I marvel. I'm a fan. To see Liz Kitley play. Her footwork in the post, Georgia, Taylor Soule, they are really, really good. And I'll tell you this: I haven't seen every team play. If there's 6 teams better than them, I think they're 7th in the country now. If there's 6 teams, better than our group, I'd like to see them. I'm gonna put my money on the Lady Hokies. Say that in jest, as you know.
Of course, we got it.
Now, Coach, when it comes to Coach Brooks, do you guys feed off each other? Like, how do you go about that? When one team's winning, it kind of makes it, a upper for the next team to find a way to get into the W column as well.
Trey, I don't know that it's a competitive thing. It's a friend. I want to see him win every game. I know we have a great rapport and a great camaraderie among the two teams. We see them all the time in the training room. We're coming off the practice floor. They're going on the practice floor. They're easy to root for. I can tell you that. They're really, really good players. They are better folks than they are players. And I too look forward to seeing what lies ahead for our basketball team. In January and February, they're going to be tough. They're going to be really tough to beat.
Coach, before I let you go, something totally offbeat. Away from Blacksburg, have you sampled any new popcorn on the road that you went, hey, that's top 5, or we still working on it?
Other than Castle Coliseum, which is the best, Boston College is superb. Tell you what, pretty good league for popcorn. It's a much better league for popcorn than Southern Conference. I can tell you that, Pat.
Well, you've upgraded. Come on now, you've upgraded. Let's be honest. But I know this much: you are the popcorn connoisseur. But again, congratulations on the quick start. Safe travels to Brooklyn. Enjoy reminiscing. But like you said, you got a team from the Big 12. That's a great basketball league. Got to be a good challenge and a good test with OK State this weekend. Again, if we don't talk to you before the holidays, happy holidays, and we'll see you down the road at some point in time.
Happy holidays to you guys. Appreciate your work. Happy holidays to you all.
You got it.